animated mothers, minor characters, and forgotten lore. Today we're gonna be taking a look back into the past. So, everybody, get cozy and just relax. Today I'm gonna be talking about which version of Sonic's mother is the best version. Okay, so let us begin. Alright, so we're gonna be talking about the classic Sonic era. Alright, so back then, back then there was this manga that was made involving Sonic the Hedgehog, and he had a family. He had a mother, a sister, a father, right? And so in this manga, basically there was a character named Nikki with a personality, split personality or something. Like, it's Nikki, then there's Sonic. Basically Nikki is Sonic. If anybody remembers this manga, you guys know what I'm talking about. But anyways, Sonic has a family in this manga, right? Okay, now look at these character designs, and here you see a version of what Sonic family could look like. Okay, this is just from that manga, from the classic Sonic era, and I'm gonna be focusing on the mother here. Okay, so here she looks like an average female character, average wife character, average mom and wife character, someone who spent time at home with the kids, and the average wife, mother. But however, that's what I can interpret. Maybe she has like more interesting qualities. I haven't read the manga, but I seen like panels and art of it, so I can't go into much detail into like what the character traits and personalities are for this mother of Sonic in this manga. But based by looking at her, I can tell that she's an average housewife that take care of the kids and stuff alongside her husband. So that's what I got from looking at the character design. But let us continue on. Now we're going to be talking about Sonic Underground. We're going into the cartoon era of Sonic. Sonic Underground is a neat animated series involving Sonic with his siblings, and his mother is going missing. Well, I think basically, I may not be correct about the summary. I haven't seen the show in a while. I've seen like a few episodes, but maybe they're searching for their mother or something. I'm not sure, I can't remember, but this is an older Sonic animated series from the classic Sonic era. Alright, and here we have another depiction of what Sonic mother could be like and look like. Queen Elena. Okay, so this version of Sonic mother is a queen, and according to the cartoon, like, she doesn't want to put her kids in risk, kids at risk, and she goes missing. I guess I can't remember though, but by looking at Queen Elena's design, I really love it. They got creative with this design. She has long purple hair. She has the royalty, like the royal clothes on. Everything is like gold. So she has a nice white dress, and she's in like basically the Sonic style, the classic Sonic style. Here, Sonic mother is very mysterious. She's kind of mysterious, because she's not in all the episodes. She's caring. She's being considerate when it comes to not, you know. Well, basically, she did go missing in the series, so. But I think it's for a cause. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But this version of Sonic Mother is basically, I'm guessing she's putting her children first, where her children are kind of like getting inside like some complicated situations, but she basically like it's just complicated explaining this, but this version of Sonic Mom is royalty, and putting her kids first and just leaving them behind is kind of hard too, that's kind of hard, but I'm trying to explain this best way I can. It's kind of complicated though, but this version of Sonic's mom is basically royalty. I'm guessing she's caring. She put her kids first, so she's not like the part where I'm getting it is like Queen Galena is I don't think she's a bad parent, but it's like the kids are kind of getting. Sonic and his siblings can protect themselves at times too, but they are like kind of always in danger also too. So, however you want to feel about Lena, it's up to you. I don't think she's a bad character though. Could be explored more a little bit, The Archie Sonic comic era. Okay, so we're going back to like the American Sonic comic era before Sega stopped collaborating with them. So in this comic we do see a version of Sonic's mom, and Sonic has a family too. So let's go look at the mom. Let's go review her design and talk about her personality. Alright, so in the Archie Sonic comics, Sonic has a mom named Bernadette. She looks kind of like Sonic, and she has like a patch of blonde hair in the front. There is like various alternate designs for Bernadette. So here she looks like Sonic with blonde hair, and she has the little eyelashes. Okay, so the last design, her hair looks similar to Sonic. She still has the blonde hair. She doesn't have the pupils here, and her hair looks kind of different. There's like alternate designs for Bernadette and Archie comics. Now, personally, I like how she looks right here. How she's drawn here. I like the outfit. Everything, like what she's wearing, really makes her stand out a little bit more. Here she has a hairstyle similar to Sonic. Again, she has the blonde hair, but it looks kind of spiky and it's laid down. She has those boots, like some boots on. She has the eyelashes, pupils. She just looks very similar to Sonic, her son, but she just has a patch of blonde hair in the front. Now, here she looks like Sonic also with blonde hair, and she's wearing the purple again, which is fine, So, Bernadette, what do we know about her? Well, I really don't know that much about her, but I am going to read up on it real quick and see. Okay, so I am back. So, she was in a war, right? And I read that she got robotized. She got turned into a robot, but got turned back by somebody else. And I guess afterwards, like after all this stuff happened, she came back to be like a mother and a part of Sonic's life. That's the best way I can summarize it, because I just got to read up on it. And Well, she's just not an average mom, which is fine. She has personality. You know, she's capable of doing stuff. She's a father warrior, so she's probably strong and useful and very supportive. You know, she's probably supportive of her son too. And basically, like, is I don't know for sure, but okay. So since Bernadette is like motherly towards Sonic, she's probably like, I guess she gets worried about him too going on adventures, but she'll probably be like, she know he'll be fine because that's her son, and well, she's capable of doing stuff too, taking care of business and fighting alongside other people. Maybe maybe she think her son will be fine too, Sonic. So she's probably like a supportive mom, upbeat, tough on the edges too, just like her son. Probably Sonic probably inherits like some of his personality from her too as well. Both parents probably, you know. So her personality isn't that bad either. It makes her an interesting character. Queen Galena is not that bad either. She's alright too, but I wouldn't consider her like. I do like her design and stuff, and I do enjoy that very much. But yeah, I'll go over that once I get done discussing another character I want to talk about. Okay, so this character from the Sonic movie, they call this character Long Claw. Okay, so she was Sonic's guardian in the Sonic movie, the first movie, and she protected him, kept him safe. So let's talk about this design. It's very, very unique, something just different, something that you're not used to seeing when it comes to Sonic and stuff. Looks very realistic compared to the Sonic style. But overall, it's a great character design, and I am impressed by it. So she kept Sonic safe, and she was like motherly towards him, and she was just very protective over him. So she was like a great mother figure that looked out for him. So the type of mother she is loving and nurturing, protective also, and has a good personality. So that's what really makes this character likable too. Likable, great, well structured, So it's not really a bad version of Sonic's guardian in the Sonic movie. So who is the best version of Sonic's mom? Well, let's go back and talk about the first mother that I had looked over. Okay, so based off whatever they said, she was just in nature, and her son inherited it too, right? And she's very kind to her children, so she's a nice mom, but she's not really, like, when it comes to children, you have to talk to them and stuff. She's not very that much, involved that much, I'm guessing, or she doesn't really know, really take the time to spend with them, I'm guessing. But she taught them good manners and stuff and raised them well, so she isn't a bad mother overall. I just think that, well, basically she should be more when it comes to the kids, she taught them well, but it should be something more to it, and what the character needs more than that, more than manners and being nice. It should be something more, something more. Now we're back to talking about Queen Elena. Alright, So Queen Elena is caring and she loves her children very much. And she made the people live in peace. That's what it said. And she would have been fighting alongside her children. So she is a like caring mother as well too. Strong. And you know, that's where her kids inherit today. They strong, and you know they strong upbeat attitudes from her too. And well, she didn't want to reunite with them, you know, risking something like a consequence happening, like a bad consequence happening. So Elena is like, she's a kind of good mom too. Like she's a very loving mom too. Like she's not putting herself over her kids. She's just looking out there in the best way she can. So it's not all bad. Okay, so Bernadette fought in the war, and she became roboticized, but she tried her best to like be in Sonic's life out there. Like her work is done and stuff after she got done with all that stuff, and like she's strong too. And like I said, she is probably very supportive, and that's probably where Sonic gets his, you know, his strong, you know, he's strong too. He probably gets his personality from her as well. And like, I guess she tries her best to be like inside Sonic's life, basically. Well, I'm guessing she's also caring too, and yeah, she's strong and willing to help. I guess she's like willing to help as well. So what I've noticed that most of Sonic moms have in common is like they're like strong, right? They're strong and they're caring. Like the first version of Sonic's mom, she's like, she teaches her kids like good skills, and I think she's like absent-minded a little bit. Queen Elena is very caring and strong too, putting her kids first over, you know, herself. Keep trying to keep her kids, you know, safe and stuff. This version of Sonic is strong as well. She know how to handle things and willing to work. Well, yeah. And she tries her best to be inside Sonic's life. Long Claw act as a guardian over Sonic. She is also caring as well. So she tried her best to keep Sonic safe and, you know, sending him somewhere else so that he doesn't hurt. So she basically, so that Sonic won't get inside major trouble and so something happens to him. So she put Sonic first over herself, and you know, ends up dying too in the movie. Yeah, so she's very caring too, and she put Sonic first over herself, and she was protective also. So you know, all of his moms has the caring, and you know, some of them are loving also as well. So, by going over everybody's personality and reading up on the story, who do I think is like the perfect version of Sonic's mom? Well, in my honest opinion, I'll have to say Queen Elena. It's either Queen Elena for me or Longclaw. Bernadette doesn't have that much, you know, there's not a lot of things like relationship things when it comes to her and Sonic. The first mom doesn't have a lot of relationship with the kids either. I'm guessing she's just like an average housewife. But when it comes to Elena and Longclaw, they have like more like they have more story to tell, and like more, the stuff goes into more depth, and their personalities and stuff also helps also as well. There's just not a lot of info on the, like a lot of interesting info and details when it comes to the first mom from the Sonic manga, but like Bernadette doesn't have that much, relationship with Sonic, like family involvement with Sonic as well. But Elena and Longclaw, they have a lot of lore and story and traits that really push them as good role models for Sonic. Good mothers and role models for Sonic. But let me know what you think. Which version of Sonic's mother is the best version? Best version of Sonic's mom, best character, like best animated mom for Sonic. Let me know what you think in the comments. See you in the next video.